That's when you know it's a good puddle. Hello and welcome to the Cover Channel. I am Jason, your host, so on the second. I wanted to talk more about tech affinity and how it's both. I get on with technology better than most people I know. I love technology, I love everything about technology, and it's a leverage for everything I do. Part of the reason I can be out on the Quingo doing all this is because the Quingo is a very advanced technological system. It is a wonderful mobility scooter, and the rear camera helps me. Having the DJI action camera on helps me because of technology. Having my phone set up with GPS helps me because I am I don't have to worry. I've always got technology with me. I can even, and it keeps me safe, and it keeps me happy, and it keeps me feeling those fuzzy feelings. So, for example, I balance it and I leverage it. So what do I mean by that? Well, I can't wear another normal watch. I can't wear a normal rings. I can't wear a bracelet or any piece of jewellery on my body, because my brain becomes aware of it, and then it never stops becoming aware of it. Imagine if you went out on a wet day like this and put a hat and a coat and scarf on. Now, when you wrap the scarf around your neck to keep you warm, your brain, if it is not ADHD, if it's not autistic and this kind of thing, will, after a couple of minutes or even 30 seconds, stop sending you that information. The touch of the scarf on your neck will become invisible. It will just become background noise, and your brain knows not to keep saying, hey, there's something on your neck, hey, there's something on your neck. A person like me doesn't get that. The stop signal never happens. If I wear a scarf, I remember I've got a scarf and it's the front of my head all the time. So I tried lots of, when smartwatches became a thing. I wore a watch as a child, by the way, and that was one of those Casio calculator watches. I could leverage that and it felt comfortable. I miss that. I miss my Casio. Silver Casio with a calculator on it and all the different things. Had it for so long and then it died. And I bought one that was golden colour and it just didn't feel the same. But the thing is that I basically I tried the Samsung smartwatch, and I also tried the Apple smartwatch, and they're beautiful, they're wonderful. But there is something about both of them that means it's impossible for me to use it. And that is that you have to recharge them every fucking night. I mean, seriously, you have to take them off at night, or you have to thingy, and that means I've got to reset my use of it every time I put it back on. I've got to get back used to it every time I put it back on my body, which is horrible for me. I have this on my wrist. Let me just show you. It is what it is a Garmin Solar XL. Basically, it's a smartwatch. It can charge via solar, and when I go on these trips, if the sun's out, I mean, not on a day like that, if the sun's out, it will charge itself and keep itself charged. It's got enough around the edge of the main unit that it can do that. But the wonderful thing about it is it can stay on your wrist for 40 days without charge. This little shit here, this smartwatch, which has messaging and everything, it doesn't have a touch screen. It has a light, it has all the bits and pieces you would want. Will keep going for 40 days on a charge. Basically, this is saying that it'll last for another 22 days before I've got to charge it at the current rate of it. And it has full GPS and everything. So, basically, I can put it on, and the only time I take it off is if I have a shower. It is waterproof, but I don't like the way that the strap gets wet. So I take it off for a shower, I put it back on. And when I take it off for a shower, I put it on charge for 20-30 minutes, which pops it back up to 40 days. So I've leveraged my love of technology to allow me to actually use all these things, and everything I do works like that. I leverage it. So yeah, I love the puddles. I love the puddles. Trouble in the UK and trouble in this area is some of those puddles may be holding a pothole, and that pothole can be like almost a foot freaking deep. Seriously, there is places in this area that if they fill up with water, they look like a puddle. But if you put your foot in, you're going to go down by a foot and probably fall over. And that's not something I want to go over on the Quingo. Anyway, this is a perfect place to stop. I am perfectly dry and warm. I'm going home with an ROG Ally X in a bag there. Oh my god. 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 What? I want to just check something because I want to calculate completely. So I have to keep this. Just checking it here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ooh. Yes, it was really cheap compared to how much these ROG LX these things are. Okay. Rum. Okay. So I better say goodbye now. I have a frustrating day, a bad day, and a good day. And now I'm coming home with a toy. So bye bye.